Tonight with a story we broke this afternoon on Fox10TV.com. We've learned that the suspects in a shocking animal cruelty case will plead guilty tomorrow.
But we've also discovered the plea deal may keep the two out of jail. Fox 10 News reporter Paige Malone digging deeper into this story for you tonight. Paige, what exactly is the deal?
Well, Anise, it appears it's a pretty good deal for the suspects. Roberta and Sharon Dewitt were arrested by Somerdale police last year when officers found some 200 animals in deplorable conditions. It's a case that made a lot of people angry, and come tomorrow, there may be more anger. Now, I want to warn you, some of the details in this case are graphic. It started as a rescue shelter, but last year officers found Hearted Puppies was anything but. Animals left abandoned and starved for weeks.
There was a Chihuahua in there, and the Chihuahua was eating the terrier trying to stay alive.
Most disconcerting, there are cases of dog food, canned dog food, that were sitting outside of the kennels.
From the beginning, officials were predicting a harsh punishment for Roberta and Sharon Dewitt.
They would each be facing 20 felony charges and potentially up to 150 to 200 misdemeanors.
But according to sources, the pair will plead guilty to 1 felony and 1 misdemeanor. They'll have to enter a pretrial intervention program and they'll get probation. That means the pair would not see jail time unless they violated their probation. We're also told part of the deal could include a large amount of restitution paid to the rescue organizations that put their blood, sweat, and tears into saving the survivors. It's cases and outcomes like this that inspired Linda Dooley to write House Bill 27.
I had planned on putting this bill through before, but then once I heard this case, that's just really what put the fire under me.
Fox 10 News has been pushing the bill that would strengthen the penalties for animal cruelty. Dooley says it would not only allow a stricter sentence, it makes it easier to prosecute. As it stands, to prove cruelty, you have to prove malicious intent.
When you're talking about proving intent, it's very difficult to prove intent. It's hard to know what's in the mind of somebody else.
The bill changes the law to focus on the act.
The act will be the only thing the prosecutors are going to have to prove. That the act is malicious, or the act was reckless, or the act was knowingly, or the act was with criminal negligence.
Now, as for the Dewitt's plea deal, we reached out to Baldwin County District Attorney Hallie Dixon, but her office says she wouldn't comment. Now, it will ultimately be up to a judge to accept the deal. We also learned today that a plea deal is in the works for Sharon Dewitt for her charges of animal cruelty out of Robertsdale.